Okay. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, women I deal with, they don't have hair on their
Don't
arms.
do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest,
Don't do
Queen.
too much.
You know, I don't like that. That's all I
Okay.
was looking at. You trying to say if I'm looking.
Like, to me, that's like almost you're trying to humiliate her, or, you know, again, being a little defensive. She popped the balloon saying she's not into you, or she doesn't find you attractive, or whatever. She's not feeling the vibe, the frequency. Mercury's not in retrograde, whatever, you know, and you're getting upset about it and then pointing out something that she might be insecure about. Like, a lot of women probably are insecure about some kind of body hair that they can't really control where it grows. So it's like you pointing that out and knowing that's probably going to be an insecurity. You're lame. You're an absolute lame for that. Hello, and welcome back to another episode here on The Bridge Reacts, and I am your host here on this beautiful, lovely, bright day, Marcus. Thank you for stopping by to see another episode here on The Bridge Reacts, where we're talking about, you know, relationship stuff when it comes to bridging the gap between men and women, long-lasting relationships, marriages, stronger bonds, so we can have a better community, working class. Welcome. If you like the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, and notification bell as well. Today's video, we are talking about something that's really just too popular, too stupid. Speed dating. This kind of like speed dating, you know, trend that's been going on YouTube and other platforms, I'm sure, as well, but definitely YouTube is what we're looking at now. Speed dating topics such as pop the balloon, or, you know, the 20 verse 1. There is something that has to do with like the button as well. I think the cut has that. It's content. It's not real. Like, you can't really grasp enough information to make a real actual judgment on someone's character, how they are, their morals, their values, from like 10 seconds of actually knowing them on a YouTube channel for subscriptions and likes and views. But today's video, we're looking at the Femininity Tea and their channel, and the video called The Controversy of Aaron the Plumber from the Pop the Balloon Challenge. So we kind of talked a little bit about this on the interview with Kenneth. Big shout out to Kenny again. I'm just gonna get straight to it. Again, please, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and notification bell as well. The last video did nothing. It did absolutely terrible. The lowest views I've ever had on the channel. So concerning, because we were actually defending black women. So you're misogynistic. Let's go ahead and get to it.
Hello, welcome. I'll have you hold this. All right, if we can have.
It's like you can hear the popping of the balloon already from the girl in the I don't know what you want to call that kind of print, but the really like light dress. That was quick. But the whole premise of this, popping the balloon for this game, if you don't like the person that shows up in this guy right here, and yeah, she popped the balloon real quick. Didn't even barely even seen the guy, but
Have your name?
My name's Aaron.
Aaron, how old are
Yes,
you?
ma'am, I'm 29.
29, okay, and
Yes.
what do you do?
I'm a licensed plumber.
Okay, very cool.
Yes.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
Look for a woman that's not promiscuous and has a career going for herself.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breaker, being promiscuous, not cleanly, don't have a career, nothing really going for yourself.
Okay. All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go
Okay.
ahead and go on over there and see what's going on.
Yes.
All right. If we can have your name and age and why you popped your balloon.
Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to say the pop and the balloon proper. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or I wasn't fully attracted to you, and I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show, you know?
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So that's okay.
Okay.
Thank you. You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a great
Thank
day.
you.
So let me just pause it for a second. I'm not gonna pause it throughout the entire video, but I have seen this video already. I've already seen this video, and the quote unquote Ninja Turtle looking dude right here on the left, Donatello, Michelangelo, he likes to get really defensive and he likes to just, like, you know, say whatever after he has gotten rejected. So a little bit about this, I guess, rejection as well. We've made a video about rejection. I forget which episode it was, but we did that already. So this could be part of that, of the theme of the video today, how to take rejection and how to say that you're not interested the correct way, right? So
You, Queen, you too.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and All right, we got to pop over here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Jara. I'm 22.
Okay, and why did we end up popping our balloon?
The comment
pretty.
you made didn't really. I like a more humble person. That's the one that responds. So defensive-ish. Yeah, that's really it. I didn't really necessarily like
That's
how you
fine.
responded.
Hey, I could just,
Yeah.
all I can do is be honest,
I mean,
you know?
yeah, be honest.
I
Be your
came
authentic
over here
self.
to-
That's what.
I mean, you can be honest, but like obviously you you got a little defensive. You felt some type of way. The first young lady who popped the balloon, if she was a little, like I just didn't see the vibe or the chemistry or whatever. It's like we didn't even look each other in the eyes. We didn't say anything. You don't even know who I am. But she popped the balloon. Okay, that's cool. She wasn't interested. That's cool. You didn't have to like get all like, well, you did me the favor, and then Master Splinter is gonna order pizza, so I need to get out of here anyways. Fucking lame, bro. this guy is just he's a bit much, but hey.
Okay.
To find a match
Sure.
that wasn't matching. That's
Sure, I
all,
mean,
Queen.
I 100% understand.
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
She's
Sure.
really pretty.
And I was, she's someone that's your type?
Not as pretty as Janae though.
She all right. You're not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
No disrespect.
But if I seen you in public, I wouldn't reach out to.
Totally fine.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And we did get a pop.
It's like 2 balloons were popped because of his response in that interaction with both of the first 2 ladies. You're just going down the line and they're men, don't be like Leonardo over here.
Balloon over here, your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Why you keep looking down at these ladies? It's like the judgment is really like it's extreme. Like it's like just look at her in the that's once again, this is just content at the end of the day. Like at the same time, what is this doing for us? And even if this is just the content, like the actual speed dating, like just kind of going through individuals and barely even getting to know them. Like my whole theme of this video, I'm gonna go over it in a second during my final thoughts, but we're just gonna let it play. We're at like 7 minutes now, so good.
I'm Lex, and I'm 23, and I popped my balloon because I feel like you could be a tad bit disrespectful, like how you, like, I don't know, arrogant, a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, just that.
Well, voicing my opinion is not arrogant. She asked me.
But there's a way to do it. I can voice my opinion right now and say like you're coming off a little arrogant, to be completely transparent with you. But then I can also say, you like Raphael.
If she would be a good fit for me, if I like what I see, it's contrary to the truth. So
Of course.
that's all I can do is just state what I see. That's not a good look for me. That's all, Queen. But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
Yeah. Also, what I have to say is it's not what you say. This is what I mean by what I said. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yes.
You could have rephrased a lot of the things that you have been saying to me as well as the other girls differently. But that's all I have to say.
But one thing about me is I'm not going to change who I am
Of course.
to fit somebody else's liking. I'm just going to tell it how it is.
How about grow as a person so that you are not offending other individuals by trying to defend yourself when you are either rejected or you are not the prize individual that you think you are. I mean, that could be a lesson there too. Like, you necessarily have to change yourself, right? You can just be who you are. But if you're getting consistent feedback and people are looking at you, and the whole world in this case, the internet is looking at you like you're a little bit of a cornball, a little bit of a defensive, sassy cornball, there might be some reflection that can be taking place right here. Some growth, opportunity for growth.
If you're not it, that's not it.
Cool.
The one that is it, I'm going to let it be known.
Okay.
For surely, yes.
Respectful.
All right. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. Women I deal with, they don't have hair on their
Don't
arms.
do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest,
Don't do
Queen.
too much.
I don't like that. That's all
Okay.
I was looking at. You trying to say if I'm looking.
Like, to me, that's like almost you're trying to humiliate her or You know, again, being a little defensive, she popped the balloon saying she's not into you or she doesn't find you attractive or whatever. She's not feeling the vibe, the frequency. Mercury's not in retrograde, whatever, you know, and you're getting upset about it and then pointing out something that she might be insecure about. Like a lot of women probably are insecure about some kind of body hair that they can't really control where it grows. So it's like you pointing that out and knowing that's probably going to be an insecurity. You're lame. You're an absolute lame for that.
In that particular body
You just
parts,
wasn't
but
looking at
that's
my
not
eyes.
what it is.
That's
No, I was
all
looking at the hair on your
Anyways,
arms, Queen.
she asked me the question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in heels and you ain't tall enough.
Okay.
Don't do too much.
Well,
though.
you're not qualified, baby.
Alright, that's
so that's
cool.
all good.
Let's move on. Okay.
Yeah. You know, like I've said this example before in the channel where like ladies, come on, front row seat. Let me ask you a question. Does this guy remind you of those individuals where you're just walking, minding your business, and you get catcalled, right? You know, hey girl, blah, 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 you know, hey, pizza, mess of splinter, all that stuff, right? You hear all that, and it's like, you know, you just either politely or you just straight up just say, no, I'm not interested. You kind of walk away, you do your own thing, and then you already hear him. You know where I'm going with this. You know, forget you and all that, you know, acting crazy and saying the most ridiculous things because you got rejected. You seem as though you are the embodiment of that. And a plumber. And part-time Ninja Turtle.
We do still have 3 unpop, but she looking like you gonna pop? Okay.
I was about to say, to be fair, at this point, if you don't pop the balloon, I think we're all looking at you like, you like this? Don't get me wrong, no disrespect. I'm gonna be real. Dude has a great physique, right? He looks like he goes to the gym consistently. He's not an ugly looking dude per se, right? Looks like he can dress okay, right? So it's like, I get it, but it's at the end of the day, it's like how you treat, how do you want to be treated? Because it doesn't seem like he's gonna, if he does this from first glance, he's setting the tone. So it may get worse once you are actually getting to know him. It might get better. Who knows? I wouldn't want my cousin dating this man. I wouldn't want my sister dating this man. Just saying.
Okay. All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Jacqueline. I'm 25. I popped because I have hair on my arms.
Hey, just because you got hair on your arms, that's okay though, Queen. You look phenomenal though.
You notice how he keeps looking back at the first one. So it was clear, that was just clear sassy shade. You're too, you appear too masculine to be this sassy, bro. But I mean, I can let this video play a little bit longer. I mean, let's get to the last person, I guess. I'm just going to shut up and let it play. But that was obviously just some petty. Look at him, how he looks back and forth at her. It's just, you are a cornball, bro.
You know, she ain't fit to my liking. She ain't even fit to Hey, excuse me, Queen. I'm talking to this woman right here. Oh, well, I could look anyway. I could look anyway I want to. You know?
Okay.
But yeah, can y'all give her balloon back though?
Okay. So he's saying get your balloon back, but how you feeling him?
I'm not gonna get my balloon back.
Okay.
All right. No problem. So we do still have.
The way he smiled afterward, he looked her up and down and smiled awkwardly. Like, if you really want to know the rest of this, you can watch the video yourself. If you haven't already seen it, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. These last 2 ladies, one of them are going to actually go with the Ninja Turtle. Yeah. Go ahead and check the original video if you want to see the results of that. But anyways, my final thoughts, getting straight to it, and make this video a little bit shorter, right? So the speed dating thing, when it comes to the button from the Vice, the Cut, I think it's the Cut. When it comes to Pop the Balloon, when it comes to 20v1, even they had a little thing with like the kids, like little RT, who's been exploited so many different times. A great YouTuber. I'm gonna put it somewhere in the screen. Editing Marcus. He already reviewed the whole thing. Phenomenal video. Definitely check that out after this, please. They're just all these weird like dating. It's just content. The whole concept of dating to me, personally, I think that it is a waste of time. It causes nothing but more problems, potential trauma. I mean, you get experience with other people, but how valuable is that quantity of experience? That quality and quantity of experience. I don't think it's really that's something to really go after when you can just kind of court an individual. And I'm not saying that like you have to stick with one person for the entirety of your life. try courting. try either being courted or courting versus just dating a lot of individuals. Put some effort behind it, you know, some actual legitimacy, because it means a lot to some people. You know, I'd imagine individuals who typically, not all the time, but typically want to date, they are looking for something more than just dating. I think dating is just it's the pool, it's the lake where you're trying to fish, right? But sometimes you want to go in and go out. You don't want to just stay in there forever. And if you do want to stay in there forever, I mean, this is not the channel for you. But it's like once you really find someone who is just something, right? Gonna hook it right there. You really find them. You really want to. Why don't you stick with that? Why date a plethora of individuals, speed date them, not learn a lot about them, not learn a lot about yourself, not even really putting the time and the effort in, is my whole point of this video. It just doesn't seem legit. It doesn't seem like something that's actually beneficial to the mental, for your experience of meeting new people who you're interested in. It doesn't seem like it's something that's going to really help you in the long run. It's going to probably do more damage, more harm than good, is my main point of this. But I denounce all this, the bridge denounce all this tomfoolery, but hey, it makes great content. And if you like this kind of content, please subscribe, hit the like button and notification bell as well. And big shout out to the Femininity Tea. I don't subscribe to them, but you know what? For the video, you're subscribed to. Really appreciate you. And tell us what you think about dating versus courting. Why are you dating? Why are you even in the dating pool if you're in the dating pool? And yeah. You guys have a nice one. See ya.